to Vegas tonight and I'm taking George. I need the rose gold olive. I'm taking it to Vegas to deliver it. Ah, ooh, this is the platinum. I don't know. Thank you very much.
Well, watch is not my passion. What is my passion though is I find you as a great entrepreneur, full of ambition, and that's why I look at your videos.
So this is a game that we came out with. We're gonna launch in like November.
That's sick.
Like we just started doing content where we just ask people deep questions, usually just strangers like downtown in our hometown.
Yeah. What would you honestly rate yourself 1 to 10 and why? Man, why are you laughing? Call someone and tell them you love them.
Who do you feel like you would need to call?
My grandmother. Hey, Grandma Ellen.
How are you, my sweet boy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm much better now that I hear the sound of your voice.
Would it make it better if I told you I was calling to tell you I love you? And here's my personal opinion. I think everything's going to keep steadily climbing through the end of this year, even through January. News outlets, the government, they are not going to put out anything that deters consumers from buying over the next 4 months. We had lunch with a client of mine and he asked if I knew this guy and I was like, no, I don't know who that is. He's like, he's running around, same thing, pretending he's royalty. And he probably did a bunch of good deals to start to get that trust. And then now lately he's been running around LA people. I'll find this picture, I'll show it to you guys so you can see and you can help spread the word.
What's up everybody and welcome to part 2 of this video. Today the team and I are headed to San Francisco for a pop-up event slash fan meet and greet that we've decided to do randomly tomorrow actually. Now, when I say part 2, this is actually the beginning of part 1 of this week's video, but as of today it's Saturday morning and we're filming the intro to part 1 while getting ready to start the part 2 video. So like I said, we're gonna do a pop-up event today. We're gonna drive out. We're gonna drive up the PCH. I've never done the full drive. I've heard amazing things about it. Trevor's done it once. Darby's been to parts of it. So we figured what better way than to enjoy Friday. It's Friday. Did I say Saturday?
No, you said Friday.
I did?
Yeah.
I thought I said Saturday.
You said Friday.
Oh, okay.
It is Friday.
All right. Well, anyway, guys, this is don't even cut this. This is part of how filming goes, and I don't want to do 15 takes, but it's Friday morning. We're driving up the PCH. It's like a 7-hour drive to actually get to San Francisco. We're planning on about 10 hours because we're gonna stop, see some sights, see Big Sur. There's a castle we wanna check out, and just make it a different part of the video outside of the office like you're gonna see throughout the rest of this video. So guys, stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this part 1 of the video, and then we'll see you back on Thursday to see how our adventure today went. So
Bro,
we'll see you guys.
You got a lot of coffee on your shirt, bro.
Oh.
What happened?
I was on my way to work this morning and this Porsche, I drove this obviously, and this Porsche pulled up next to me and kept like egging me on. I was like, yeah, no, I'm just trying to go to work. And he like stomped on it, so I punched it. And I forgot that I had a cup of coffee in between my lap and in between my legs.
Nice.
Hey Trevor, quick question.
Yeah, what's up?
The Blue Z that you sold over the weekend, that's the repeat customer, right? Because I see the same information from him.
Yeah.
Okay, but he did not send a Zelle yet, right?
No, he's gonna send a full wire.
Okay, then I will create it, send it to him right now.
Yep.
I got a call.
Good morning, Anthony. It's I was talking to you about that 26715.
Yeah, perfect. That was a quick call.
I
So
saw that you went to Carolina on the weekend.
I did, yeah. I needed a little reset.
That goes somewhere nice and peaceful.
Yeah.
With the traffic. So, Anthony, what's the deal with this trade about the watch?
Okay, so I'm stocked up on inventory right now, so I don't want to stock anything else right now. The way you're wanting to do it, if you just want to trade it straight in, I'd have to either buy yours or I'd have to buy the other one and stock it. And like I said, I have a guy that's interested in yours. He wants to try it on and a 41 millimeter chrono. And I told, just from talking to him, I think the 41 millimeter chrono is gonna be too big for him. So I think he's leaning more towards the 38. He's coming in town on Wednesday and he wants to try a couple of them on so he can make a decision. Now,
Anthony, is it possible for you to just have him try like any 38 chrono just for him to get a sense of whether he wants the watch?
yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to reach out to some local dealers today and
Just
tomorrow.
local dealers, because listen, mine is brand new. I got it from the boutique and I just wore it and out of the boutique, took it home, and it's sitting in the box since. I've never worn it, and you'll see it. Like once you look at the watch, you know it's brand new. You know how market is volatile. I don't want to sell this and then not ever be able to buy a 41 anniversary, right? The 15510.
Well,
I
if we
want to just swap it and pay the difference, whatever that is, and be done with it. Not be in the market and then, oh, prices went up or prices went down. I just want to do it at the same time, so whether it's up or down, I don't take a big hit on it.
Well, here's the thing. If you send me the watch and I show it to him and he takes it right then, I'll have him put a deposit on it. And when I have a deposit on something, I'll immediately go put that towards your watch and I'll lock one in for you.
I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to get the watch to you on time. That's the only challenge.
Gotcha.
I'm 3 hours away from you. This guy is interested. It takes me a 3-hour drive to get to your office. And
What if
you have the watch, we'll make it happen.
What if let me think of how I can make this work for you. You're busy, so you're not sure if you can get to FedEx. I'm pretty confident I can sell this watch if I have it to show them. Seeing something like right then, people are more impulsive to buy when it's right there in front of them. It's ready to go. You don't have to shop around. You don't have to do all these things. Like he can come look at it, go straight to the bank, pay me right then.
Is he coming from out of state or is
Yeah.
he in the...
Yeah, out of state. He's picking up another watch for a friend of his. He wants an AP, so his buddy bought a Hulk from me, and he's coming in town to pick it up and bring me cash, and then he wants to shop while he's here. But the thing is, he wants an AP. He's just never been anywhere where he can try multiple pieces on. So what if I drove up there? Say I'll make it easier for you. What if after work, either today or tomorrow, I drove out to you, picked it up and brought it up here, and then hopefully it sells. If it sells and I get a deposit or I get paid right then, I'll source yours immediately. Worst case scenario, he doesn't take it, I'll ship it right back to you. But at least then I'll have pictures of it. I can get videos while it's here and work on getting it sold. Would that work better for you?
Yeah, that would be reasonable. While you're doing all this, can you also just keep your eyes on trying to, because I want to see how much I need to pay. I've already
located multiple watches, and they're between the 67 and 68 price range.
And how much do you think you can sell this for?
67, 68 is for the 15510. Yours is going to sell between 58 and 60.
So how much of a difference are we talking to close the deal?
You're going to be looking somewhere between 8 and 11,000, just ballpark.
My watch, although it retails more, it sells less than the 15510.
Yes. Well, because it's a 38. I mean, the 38, they're popular right now, and the chronograph makes it wear a little bit bigger, but still, like the more popular the size is the 41 millimeter.
Honestly, I'm interested to do it. Obviously, the less the difference, the better for me, but I want to do it.
Let me take today. I'll make a note of it right now. I'll try to find a 38 millimeter blue dial local, and if he does that, then it's not a problem getting you to ship it on Friday or Saturday whenever you get it. But if I can't find one today, then I will make that drive to get the watch. It helps you out, and I potentially will sell it and pick up another client. So I've done that. That's how I started this business, was making those 3-hour drives every day.
If that's what you want to do, that's 100% okay with me. Let's do it.
All right, cool. All right, let me work on it today.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
The signs and the business card, possibly get it done by this week.
Is it done by the same person?
Yeah.
They do business cards and the signs?
Yes.
Okay.
But the problem is I have to go back and get it. They cannot ship. The size is
right.
29 inches, so it's huge.
Where's it at?
It's Bay Area, San Francisco. Now I just do it, right?
Okay.
How did we
pay for the two-tone Yachtmaster 2 that Darby's buying?
Trevor sold his boozy over the weekend for 16, and then our cost is 16. Those are even. He paid 16 plus $250 polish fee.
Okay.
So I create invoice.
So that goes to us, and then we trade to Darby.
Yeah.
Or we
even trade.
Sell it to Darby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Darby was willing to give $1,000. I was like, it's fine.
Tell him. So I was thinking about that because there's $3,000 profit on that watch. If he decides to sell that, when he sells it, when he gets the $2,000 or $4,000 profit, whatever it is, then pay us $1,000. It doesn't have to come out of pocket right now for us.
You heard that, Liz? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Don't have.
Hey Liz, oh, is that white Daytona coming back in today?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's got to get, whenever that gets picked up, Liz, that's got to get reshipped back out today. Oh, did you see the email this morning? That $70,000 credit card?
Yeah, fraud.
Fraud, yeah.
Yeah.
We had a guy last week that we had just gotten this watch in. It's a white gold meteorite date with a baguette diamond markers. Trevor posted it on the Timepiece Gentleman Instagram for $68,000. Within 30 or 40 minutes, he gets a message from somebody that is interested in buying it. Now, I didn't hear the conversation between the two of them, but it was I remember it was only like a 4 or 5 minute conversation. Guy wanted to pay via a credit card. All right, so here you can see on September 29th, we processed this order. Now, I didn't hear the conversation between Trevor and the client, but I do know it was really, really quick. And then Trevor came and said, hey, this client wants to buy this watch. He wants to pay with a credit card. He's located in Canada, but he has relatives in Texas, and it's cheaper when it comes to taxes for us to ship it to his relatives in Texas, and then he would pick it up later. That's a pretty likely scenario. We get a lot of that, people wanting to buy overseas. But one thing that caught our eye was Trevor said that the conversation just went, it seemed too smooth and too easy for a transaction of this amount. I'm gonna have Darby blur this because I'm sure this, in case this addresses are actually real. The billing address is over here in Canada. The shipping address is over here in Texas. So Trevor said that the guy didn't negotiate. He didn't really ask a lot of questions. Again, for a transaction that size, you want to know something about the watch. All he did was post a video of it on Instagram, didn't tell anything about it, and just a price. A good thing for us is we process this. Now, it actually processes the credit card through our merchant, but we have a third party that runs insurance on this. Once we process this, all this information goes to them, and then they do their own background check on this credit card to make sure it is a legit credit card, to make sure the addresses match up, to make sure everything makes sense. Now, I don't know why they denied it. This morning I got here and checked in. The first thing I got was an email saying, do not ship this watch. It's a fraudulent transaction. Where they figure out the fraud, I don't know, but it could be anywhere from the billing address doesn't match the address on the credit card. They do searching on the shipping address. I don't know. They have a bunch of different things of how they decide whether a credit card is valid or not, and so they give us an approval or a deny. What I'm thinking, I think this guy in Texas that wants us to ship to his relatives is actually the scammer that wants the watch, and he stole someone's credit card over in Canada, and because of international, it takes a while to catch up with that. So likely he called us in on a Friday, wanted us to process the credit card transaction, hoping it would get through and go and we'd ship the watch quickly in time before the owners of the credit card realized that their credit card just got charged for $70,000, and we would have already shipped the watch to him in Texas. So for anyone out there that's going to use a credit card, we will not ship a watch until it's approved through here, until the credit card has approved and hit our bank and been cleared in our bank and been approved by our insurance company. And we will research the address, which I'm actually going to do right now.
Grace.
This outer little red dot, or these outer boxes above or underneath the marker, is the month. And so you have to quick change the date around every single time to set this. And you can see every time I pass 31, it jumps. So when you're setting these, you always want to set the date to the day before, and also the command bezel. The far position to the right does nothing. One position to the left changes the date. One position to the right changes the hour. The last position to the left changes the time. So it's 11:22 on the 3rd. So we've got it set to the 2nd, and we've got it in October. So now I want to rotate it past midnight to where it'll change, which you'll see it change right here. Now we're in the next day, so it's 11:22. So that's set. This 24-hour will, which is your GMT. So we're in California. I have family back in Texas, which is they're 2 hours ahead. So if I wanted to do that, I would go all the way to the hour hand and take this back around. So in Texas right now, it is 1:23. So you would set the minute hand to the time, then rotate this backwards and take your hour around to the local time and close it. There. You've got it set to October the 3rd. It's 11:23 local. It's 13:23 in your second time zone, so it's 1:23 in Texas. And that's how you set the Sky Dweller. This dial also, if you've never seen this, Liz had never seen it. It's a Sundust Roman dial. It's discontinued in 2019, but this watch comes in yellow gold and rose gold. It looks great like this, but it's very, because of the rose contrast, it makes the dial look more rosy. The yellow gold version I think is actually the better looking one because the way it contrasts, it makes the dial look silver. And then you've also got yellow gold. This one has rose gold markers, the other one has yellow gold markers. I like the silver Sundust version the best. It's also the more rare one. I've seen a lot more of these than I have the yellow gold, but these hold value pretty well. We sold this one for $55,000. They're down, everything's down. They were trading like 75, 80 at Christmas last year. But of all the Sky Dwellers out there, this is the one. This one in rose gold or yellow gold will be the versions that I would go after if you're looking for a Sky Dweller. Hey Z.
Yeah.
Have you logged this Sky Dweller in yet?
No, you did.
Oh, that's
you
right.
Did.
He sent me the serial number when I bought it.
Everything is done, yeah.
It's been paid. And so this is paid, it's been confirmed. Now we're gonna box it up and get it ready to ship out today to the client. Now, one of the annoying things is that I bought this as a full set and it showed up just as these three pieces, no box, no booklets, no red or green hang tag. Now, I will point out, full sets for a lot of these watches, the main important things are the warranty card and the white serialized hang tag. One thing I'll say is that ADs have been keeping these a lot, but the last 2 years, they keep them, so if you get it, it's a bonus. If you lose it, you can't replace it. Same thing with the warranty card, but what makes a full set, especially for modern day Rolex, is a watch, warranty card, white serialized hang tag, a green chronometer hang tag, a leather pouch, an instruction booklet, and a warranty booklet, or an instruction booklet specific to the Sky Dweller, and a warranty booklet. Now, those cannot be replaced. You can't stockpile these. Everything else you can. So we keep stockpiles of extra boxes. So gold watch gets a medium box, and then we need a green hang tag, a Sky Dweller instruction booklet, a green leather pouch, and the chronometer instruction booklet. So I buy these in bulk. So we have a green leather hang tag. We've got the little service manual, and then I have a bunch of extra booklets that are specific to the Submariner, the Datejust, the Daytona, the GMT, Sky Dweller. It's just a matter of sorting through all these and finding the one that matches. Okay, there we go. So, Sky Dweller booklet. And then we have lots of little green hang tags. And just in case anyone's wondering, they're not special in the sense of, like if you lose it and it gets replaced, there's no worry of it not matching the full set, because like I said, the same green hang tag goes in the Sky Dweller, the GMT, the Daytona, the Datejust, the Presidential. It's all the same. Same thing with the booklets. As long as the Sky Dweller, as long as the name of the watch matches the booklet, it's the same booklet and it's the same leather pouches. So now that we have all of these things together, this watch is a complete full set. So we keep stockpiles of all the extra stuff so that every single watch we sell, whether it comes in as a full set or not, we make it a full set before we ship it out to our client. I'm gonna cover the both the head and the bracelet of this watch, since they're made of gold, and even though I pack them and they're tight, there's always a chance that they rub around, and 18 karat gold scratches very easily. So anytime we ship out precious metal pieces, we wrap both the head and the bracelet in this protective tape to where it leaves our office as a mint condition watch and it arrives as a mint condition watch, because there's nothing worse than a watch leaving here and maybe it moves around or it shifts in the box while it's getting shipped, and then it shows up with, you know, micro scratches. So we place this flat. Takes some maneuvering sometimes. Place this flat across the crystal, and then you stretch the back of it to where it's tight. Stretch it, hold it down there and hold it down. You stretch all four corners. That's where it gets that back. But it's a piece of tape. Now the head's protected, the sides of the case are protected, the crystal's protected, and we'll do the same thing on the bottom side of the bracelet, since it'll be sitting in against the bottom of that cushion. You've got it top and bottom wrapped. When we place this in there, we're gonna put the hang tags on top. Again, you don't ever wanna put the hang tags on the side or the bottom to scratch. So those can sit like that. Booklets, instruction booklets, warranty card, all go in the back. Yep. And then I'll label this shipping retail. So basically that's a code for Liz. I'll set it right here. Shipping, it'll be shipping retail or shipping dealer. If it's dealer, we strip it all down. They get just the white hang tag, just the warranty card, and the watch. It goes in a coffin or a sleeve. If it's a retail client, it gets packaged up. Everything has to be a full set. She'll even go back through and open it up, make sure it's a full set. And then when she packages it up, it gets gift wrapped, ribbon, bubble wrapped, packaged for FedEx, and then it goes over here for Z or whoever to deliver later. Here's you a package.
Thank you.
And then I'll get you a label this afternoon.
Okay. I need to go over, I've already got like some of the things that I know for sure that we need. We need to go over everything you need me to order for the kitchen. So you have everything you want.
Let's do that right now. Okay. Otherwise I'll get sidetracked and forget.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Wrong, how are you?
We're gonna go through the kitchen real quick.
I'm scheduling a contractor to do a sink right here, because this is like the whole cabinet set up for a sink, and we already have running water. So I just got that scheduled. He's coming on Monday to bring 4 gallons. And then we'll get everybody like not personalized, but branded like swell bottles.
Okay. I'll do those next week.
Okay.
I'll order them. We need 5 gallons of distilled water for the coffee maker.
Okay. So let me tell you what I already have. That way you're not
looking at the same shit over and over.
Yeah. So I have Fiji waters for clients, coffee creamers. I was gonna get like regular hazelnut and then like a dairy-free option.
Okay.
Coffee beans, sweetener packets. I want to get like a big kitchen trash can instead of just this little tiny guy that fills up.
Dude, what the?
It's a water bowl for Grace right now.
Oh.
I need to get her like an actual bowl.
Okay.
Trash bags, spray cleaner, because the only spray cleaner we have is glass cleaner.
Right.
Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, tonic water. We have regular soda water in here.
Okay.
Distilled water. And then, so yeah, what else? I didn't know what kind of, if you wanted more snacks or if you wanted anything
silverware
else.
and stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay. They have plates.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Will you see if they have any kind of wall thing? Like, you know how the vacuum mounts here? Can we? Is there any type of wall thing we can mount this stuff?
I'm gonna get pads for the Swiffer and liquid for it.
Can we get rid of that? We're literally never gonna use this mop bucket. Yeah, give me a quote on the sink because we need running water in here. I'd like to actually move all this hang it on that wall, and then put a little bitty table right here so people could actually sit in here if they wanted to.
Okay.
Not that they ever will.
Yeah. I mean, Andrea does.
Okay.
She sits right here.
Oh yeah, then we'll get a little table right here. And then our
Um,
sign should be here. Hopefully
I got every note,
next week.
sticky note down that I could reach. I can't reach that very top one, so it's still there. I got all the other ones down. I tried really hard.
Well,
Tall,
hopefully
not
our
that tall.
hopefully our sign will be here this week. We can hang that up.
Oh, nice. You had talked about like wanting stuff for cocktails, so I didn't know if you wanted me to get like some cherries or like some ginger beer for Moscow Mules or anything like that.
Pick like the three most, like the easiest but good
Yeah.
drinks, like a margarita, a Moscow Mule, and an old fashioned. And let's have all that stuff. So I was thinking like we'll start small. Like nobody ever really comes in here and drinks, but it'd be kind of cool to be able to offer like, hey, would you like a margarita? We need salt, all that. You know, but make it to where it's set up here, it's quick, it's easy. Like in 3 or 4 minutes, we have everything ready back there that you could go back there and make a drink, come out here, pour it, and it's just simple and easy.
Good, good.
Yeah, everything's going good. Where it's processing still. We're gonna get ready to ship out today.
It should go through here in the next hour or two.
Hello?
All right, so for context, this is the guy that's trying to scam us on the 70,000. So we came up with a crafty little plan to, it's gonna cost us a Rolex box. No, we shouldn't even use a Rolex box. No, we're gonna ship him an empty box with a cutout of the watch. Which one did he buy? The meteorite?
Day-Day meteorite, yeah.
Okay, let's find that. Let's see, 228239.
It should be like far away though. Like he should have to take a drive, you know.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Yeah.
30 miles away, absolutely. Text him and say, we got the approval. We're getting watch prepared to ship today, and send him this picture. Here. There we go. Send him this. Just put credit card payment received, will ship today. I'm gonna print this picture out.
Send him a little note too.
On the back that says off. Next, good try.
It was a good attempt though. I told you, like from the beginning, I had a weird feeling about the guy though.
Yeah.
It was just too easy. I just sent him a picture. He's like, all right, I'll take it. You know.
Confirm the shipping address and the name, because you're gonna have to show ID when you pick it up. The scammer just bought a $70,000 watch. So we're shipping him this.
So we're gonna ship him?
Yeah. What should I write? Nice try, douchebag?
Yeah. And then you got to show the viewers my new hog.
Oh yeah.
Wow. He said, "Wow."
Yeah. Sign it. Respectfully.
Like I said, I had a bad feeling from the jump, man.
Liz,
Advertising, you know, watch.
can you put this white gold meteorite in a box? Not fake. We're sending the scammer his package, and we're having fun with it. Come on, it's Monday. We gotta have fun.
What if he's not? So devil's advocate here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So devil's advocate.
He's not legit, dude. He's not legit.
Like you don't know that for sure. And if something happened where his credit card just happened to get flagged or something by our system, that could have happened. That's all I'm saying is it might seem like okay. So
have you heard him on the
if
phone?
But that's what I'm saying. But even if it's an 85-90% chance that this guy is fake, you're willing to risk that 10% chance this is a real person, and you send something like that to them.
I think what you guys do
This guy was real. I'll jump off a bridge.
I know.
He's not fucking real.
There's no way. I've done this. I've done this way too long. He didn't even ask him any questions about the watch. He's like, oh, it's $80,000. I'll take it.
I get it. So how about that? You call him back and ask him, say, hey, I got a note this morning that the credit card did not go through. and see what he say.
Because I can 100% tell you it's fraud.
I know,
I've seen it. I've seen it multiple times.
I say the same thing at the beginning with Trevor.
Hey, I want to order this. You know, I'm from here. This is my address, but I want to ship it to my friends. It's a typical PayPal scam.
It is.
I get your concern, but I can 100% guarantee this is not a real client because of the way he talks.
I'm not saying that he's a real client.
Nobody's saying you're wrong. I'm saying
Yeah.
if you are wrong, because you cannot say with 100% certainty.
Maybe.
So
okay,
if
there's a smaller chances, maybe the credit card was wrong.
you know, it's
That's
like,
what I'm saying. You
what
should
makes
call
me
him
nervous.
back and ask him.
Man, I really wanted. I worked hard on this note.
Can y'all just try to call him one time? Just humor us, please. Just try to call him one time. If he doesn't answer, then send a note. Does that sound good?
That's a
Does that
deal?
sound fair?
Is that a deal?
Is that a deal? Is that fair, Z? Okay, fair.
Actually, and I want to up the ante. I want a second. If he does, listen. If he does answer, I want a second level of verification. I want a copy of the driver's license of the guy that's picking it up.
Yeah.
See if he sends it.
Hi, Trevor.
Hey, John, how you doing?
Good.
Hey,
So, yeah, I received your message. Look, I received your message that you wanted the address, but like when I click on the conversation, I just can't see my messages for some reason.
Oh, that's odd. Can you I just need one more thing just before I send this out. Can you send a picture of the license for the person who's going to be picking it up on the other end?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, can you send a picture of the person who's going to be receiving the watch on the other end?
Driver's license.
The driver's license picture? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, John.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, can you...
Just that on text message, when I click on the conversation, like it bugs. I don't know why my phone is having issues.
Yeah, well, I get it. It's no sweat. If you communicate through here, you don't have to worry about the text. If you could just send a picture of or you can do email as well, but if you can send a picture of the license for the person who's going to be receiving the package on the other end.
Okay, perfect. Is it possible to just use mine, like my name for the shipment?
But are you going to be picking the watch up in person? Because for insurance purposes, you have to pick it up at a FedEx location. I remember we spoke about this already, and you're going to have to have a ID matching the name on the package.
Oh, okay. It can't ship the address of my family.
Yes, it can, but whoever's picking it up has to have the ID that matches the name on the package.
Hey, John. Yeah, our insurance will not let us ship the items over $5,000 to a residential address. What it'll do is we put in that address and it populates the closest FedEx to that location, and then you just go down there and you pick it up and sign for it. For our records, just so we can track everything, is we get, like I said, we get a driver's license of who's using a credit card, and we get a driver's license of who's picking it up. So in case there's any issues with it being picked up, we have a record of it.
I'll be in contact with my family. I hope they answer fast.
Okay.
To send the picture of the driver's license. Do you need anything else?
Nope.
That's all.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect. Thank you, John. I'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yes.
We have a better things to do today, so.
It's slow today.
We're gonna wait.
I'm staying till 6.
We're gonna
All right.
wait and see if he sends it.
And if he sends it, or if he doesn't send it, actually, I'm still going to gauge by what he sends. I want that wrapped up. Bow, ribbon, everything. If he doesn't send it, just say, all right, you know what, we'll just chance it, and we'll send it under your name. Go pick it up.
Yep, man. Trying to, beginning of the Monday, you know, trying to put some pieces out. Taking some photo, you know, post it on the social media. Hey, Brian, you stole your watch, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need another watch?
Not really.
Not
Not right now.
I have this little Datejust right here.
This little Datejust?
Mm-hmm. You should buy it.
That's too small, bro.
No, it's not. It's two-tone, man. It's fit on you.
Nah.
Try
How
it out.
much?
If you buy today, I was
Bro,
gonna.
that's way too small. There's no way.
Brother.
There's
it's
no way.
Two-tone. No, it's not. Try it out. There's a mirror right
Dude,
there.
this is small, bro. I feel like I have my girlfriend's watch.
What is it, 36?
Yeah, two-tone.
So, 36. Trevor,
What's up?
what do you think?
It's a no-brainer.
What do you mean?
How much?
Nah, bro.
I'm gonna post it at 7,000 right now, me and Trevor, on the social media if you want it today.
And I'll give you 5. 4.
Say what?
5?
How much do I have to buy it for?
Let me
5K
think.
is a steal, bro. It's a steal.
Should we sell him
You
to?
should do that. That's actually a good deal because you can post that. We can post that immediately, and you make extra money.
It's up to you. We sold steel one for like 5,000, and this is two-tone with yellow gold. At least $7,000.
Bro, this is so tiny though.
Like you're sleeping on it for too long. I'm gonna do it.
Whoever sends the first Zelle gets it.
Okay, hold on.
You
How
don't-
sure are you that you can sell this watch quick?
Bro, what is it? Let me see it. What's the reference?
I never make it eat lunch.
What is it? 16.
It kind of hurts spending my money, but I guess this is what I do, huh? It's sitting in the bank. I know. I get it.
Dude, it's a
but-
no-brainer.
I
Like I'm giving
know,
you
but bro.
same thing we just did for Darby. I sold him that Yachtmaster at 16.
Oh, you did?
And well, 17, but it's only 17 when he goes to sell it. So he has $3,000 profit potential in it. We made our money already. It's like giving y'all an extra way to make some side
Yeah, I get it.
cash,
I
and
get
you get a watch to wear for a little while. Oh look, and dude, it's a newer style too because it's no holes case, so that's good. Stainless, dude, $5,000's a no-brainer because stainless steel ones with holes are going for like $4,000.
If you can sell it for $7,000.
Take time.
Take time.
You want to earn your money? Gotta take time.
If you get me paid now, and get it off our books, I'll post it right now on Instagram. Hold up, nope.
What?
Oh shit, never mind.
What?
I'm keeping it.
Why?
Because it's got the serial number, 888, $10,000.
Nah, bro, we already made a deal.
There's no money in my account. Dude, 888, no, that really is. That's actually really special too.
Let me get you a little
It's not just AA.
scooter.
That's your new ride?
dirty.
It's the hog.
Wait, what'd you say, Z?
It's not just AA. It's 28888.
So
What does that mean?
So, I mean, 888, that means like really like a lucky number
Yeah.
for like Asian culture.
Right.
When it's 2 in front, 2 means like very, like super. That means super lucky.
Really?
Like
Okay,
anything
sorry,
is-
Brian. Never mind. 10 grand.
Bro, we made a deal.
Dude, that's a $100,000 watch to somebody. Let me see it.
All right, I'm gonna go to the bank. And I'm
It's
gonna
a
get you
W. I think it's a W
It's
serial.
W
What are you saying?
288.
Where you going?
I'm gonna go to the bank.
W288873. All right, are you really? I'll still give it to you, but that is a lucky.
It's a lucky number.
Yeah, a Chinese buyer would pay extra for that. It'd be awesome if it had papers.
5K.
Yeah. Hey, Trevor. By the way, did that guy ever send you a driver's license photo?
Yeah, man. Plot thickens. I got a photo and a number.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, this is the number to the this ID.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably it's a real ID, I'm sure, but yeah, like I said, I have the number for her too.
Call it.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I was given your number from John. I just wanted to make sure I have the proper information. He's gonna have you pick up a watch this within the next few days at a FedEx location.
Okay. Yeah.
Who am I speaking with? Okay. And your address is. All right, perfect. Can you confirm John's last name as well?
Yes. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, I'm driving.
Isn't that your family member?
Yeah, he is, but it's the different side of the family. I don't know his last.
There you go. See, boom. Say it's okay. We got his ID.
I just want to see if she pulled it up.
Quick.
All right, thank you. Bye. It's a family member. She doesn't know the last name too. I mean,
Queek,
she
yeah.
had to wait and look.
She had to text. I guarantee she
Yeah.
texted him right then. Queek. I call
the name he
bullshit.
gave you?
Yeah.
You know what's weird too is she was just like instantly ready to answer your questions from from an unknown number. She didn't ask who this is. Nothing.
Well, and
Because he gave her. I call bullshit.
I am 99% sure that that's a real ID.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a
It's a
real.
real-
That's her. Like, if she goes and picks that up and it's a scam, like she's on the hook. She's.
Not really, because she's not getting anything.
Right, she's just picking it up for somebody.
Yeah, but if she goes and picks it up, and that's like that, I mean, her name is accounted for on that. So like she is then like involved in this whole situation.
I don't know. She seemed
It's pretty. It's
Well,
pretty,
here's the thing: if
she
my
would've
if
known
my
to-
family member calls me and asks me to go pick up a package from FedEx or to be expecting it, I know the last names of every one of my family members. All right, I think I'm still mic'd. Brian doesn't know. Does he know that Brian doesn't know how to ride a motorcycle?
It's not a motorcycle.
That's what they give you when you can't ride a motorcycle.
Oh my god, I just pulled out in front of that.
Oh my god. You do know he's never ridden a motorcycle before, right?
No way.
Never.
That's the first time?
Yeah.
I mean, luckily it's only 49 cc's.
What's up? Why is it not focusing? There we go. Got it.
And then I just left him alone, and then like an hour later he called and he was like, "Oh, now I remember why." I was like, "Weirdo."
There's Trevor. Darby's chilling over there. Let's see, where's Liz? There's Liz. Wait. She's in her cage.
Nice. That's awesome.
Come on in. Here. So it's kind of laid out where all date just right here, more than it's mostly all date just in this.
Okay.
Yep, all date just entry level stuff. Moves over to sport models, precious metal pieces, Daytonas, subs, GMTs, Explorers. So this is all Rolex, and then this one is we've actually sold a lot the last couple weeks, so our cases are getting empty, but. All AP on the top shelf, and then like Independence, regular, just kind of the off brands, Cartier, Omega, Zenith, Vacheron, and then over here we have a lot of GPs, and then Oyster Perpetuals. So,
do you carry the RMs?
I do have them. I have a 7201. I have an 1101 Roberto Mancini that's actually in Vegas. A client of mine, I told him wear it for a couple days and see how you like it. And then I have a Black Toro coming back in.
Nice.
So.
I think the Black Toro, you made a video about that. Yeah,
It's the one. It's the one that I went to New York about a month and a half ago to pick up for my client.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he loves it, but he's like, it's basically not flashy enough. So he bought that one, and he bought an RM55 Bubba, the Asia edition.
Okay.
So he's sending me the Black Toro back. I'm gonna sell it, and then we're gonna get him into something gold. Of all the RMs, that's my favorite because it's the most. Surprisingly, I like understated RMs, and it just kind of blends. And unless you know what it is, nobody knows what it is.
So I'm super new to watches, but you can even ask her. Like I'm watching YouTube like almost every single day. So how I found out about you is I bought this watch from Joey. And then I didn't know anything about Joey. My friend was telling me about the wristwatcher. And so I bought this watch when he was born, and I didn't know anything about watches, and I didn't even like watches.
Really?
Like, yeah, I was an Apple Watch person for like, how many years was I wearing my Apple Watch, babe?
Yeah, like 5-6 years.
5-6 years. And like my friend who I do jujitsu with, he's always into Rolex, and he's always been telling me like, you got to get a Rolex. And I was just never interested. But then when he was born, he said, all right, when your like wife gives birth, you want to wear something cool. So that's when I started like looking into watches. And then I was like, all right, I'm just going to buy this one because green is her favorite color.
Nice.
So I ended up getting the Starbucks. But then after that, I just started going this rabbit hole of just like watching videos. And that's how I found your video, and it's been watching a bunch of others.
It's addicting, man. But I'll tell you, like buying a watch for a special occasion is the best thing because I've owned dozens and dozens of watches. I've had massive collections, and it's just, if you don't buy something and attach it to a meeting, even though people say they're not going to sell them, they always do.
Yeah.
I did it. So it's kind of cool. So you have a cool story behind that, and you'll keep that for a long time.
Yeah, let's take a look at a few watches. So I think when I texted you, I wanted the
Coke,
yeah,
right?
So I'm really into this like vintage phase right now.
Okay.
Someone was telling me like, oh yeah, you have to get a birth year watch, and it'll be super meaningful. But I know vintage is not your.
It's not my forte. I don't know. I won't even say a lot. I don't know much about vintage. I know a little bit what I read. Like whenever I started looking for the Coke the other day, I learned that there are no 1992 GMTs.
Yeah.
I think they started in '93. If I'm wrong, someone correct me. But what I was told by multiple dealers is that a C serial on a GMT or on a sport model it's like a unicorn, which C would be a 92.
Gotcha.
So they were saying the next one, I sent you one
The Pepsi.
that was, I know I sent you two. I sent you one that was a 93, and that was a 2011. The Pepsi was an 11.
Yeah.
There was a different Coke that was a 93. 12,000's a tough. It's like right under the price point for a watch with papers.
Yeah.
So with papers, you're looking like my cost is starting at about 11.5 to 12.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
He's excited.
I can find it for 12, but it's like my cost. I think the best one I got offered of everything was, I mean, the closest to that was 11.5, but it had, well, actually it had no papers, and the bracelet looked a little stretched to me. So I know I know condition was an important thing to you.
Yeah.
The only thing, the closest thing I have to vintage, like personally right now in stock, is that. That's just what I have in stock, and the reason I don't stock vintage is one, I don't want to get screwed by buying something I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But two, it's just not a market, or it's not a clientele base that I've built up because I'm all modern.
If I were to get the Coke from you, would you offer some sort of like say if something goes wrong with it?
A warranty.
Warranty with it?
I do. We warranty everything. So everything that comes in with modern, I hook it up on a time graph. If it's not a brand new watch, I'll take it to my watchmaker and I'll pop the case back off. We take a look at everything. We put it on a time graph and see if it needs to be serviced.
Okay.
If it does, we go ahead and get it serviced. But we do have everything checked out, and then I offer a 1-year warranty on anything I sell on the movement. So say you buy it, I check it out. My watchmaker checks it out, and with the vintage piece I would, because I want to make sure I don't miss anything. He gives me the okay, it's all good. I give a 1-year warranty on it. No problem.
Because I haven't seen a Coke with box and paper. Like that's super hard to come by. So if
I can get them, they're just higher. Like with box and papers, you're looking around 14 to 15.
Yeah, I saw that. So I mean, I'm willing to push my price range, especially if it comes with box and papers.
Okay.
I'm just a little worried about. So I hit up this one person. I think he was in San Francisco, and I was super close to getting a Coke that he was selling, but then I found out that it was a custom insert. So like I just want to make sure, like if I were to get it.
And that's one thing I always check out. So so the way I work is, let's say I don't have a piece in my inventory, and kind of like I was telling you yesterday, if I don't have it in my inventory, I'll go out and find it. I'll get all the specs, pricing, pics, everything. I'll send it all to you, and then to lock it in, I get a deposit. What the deposit does is it protects me if you say, yes, I want this, it's for sure. I go out and I buy this watch, and I get in here and they're like, I didn't ask my wife. She said no, never mind, which happens. And so I just, after getting stuck with, over the years, buying inventory that I didn't want to stock, and again, I pay a little bit higher. If it's a sold order, if you call me and say, hey, I want this watch, here's a deposit, I'll go out there, and my goal is to just get it. It's to get it at the best price, but it's not the same as if someone just walked in and wanted to sell it to me off the street. I'll pay more to fulfill an order than I will to stock inventory. So the last thing I ever want to do is get stuck stocking something that I don't want. So I take a deposit. Once I have a deposit, I go out there, I get the watch. The deposit's completely refundable if anything is wrong with the watch. If it shows up and it's beat up, if the bezel's fake, if the bracelet's loose, if there's a dial swap, anything that's not as described, your deposit's completely refundable. I send the watch back, and neither one of us are at risk. Now, the deposit, again, what it does is it locks it in for me to buy that. The watch comes in, I have it checked out, I give you the go-ahead, everything's okay, you wire it, and I ship it.
Nice. And
Pretty
is
easy.
the deposit a certain percentage of the...
I typically do $2,000, just a flat rate $2,000, and that comes off the purchase price. That's enough for, if you do, and it does happen, people, I tell them, hey, this is exactly what it is, here's pictures, here's videos. They say, okay, here, I'll take it, here's a deposit. It comes in, and then they're just like, I don't want it. I already bought it, so it is what it is. The deposit is non-refundable. Now it at least puts me into the watch, so I have at least enough margin I can get out of it without losing money. Have you tried the size on it? Because that's a 40 millimeter with a maxi case. This 40 millimeter is going to be a more accurate size. Here you go. This is going to be a more accurate size of the Coke because it's not a Mac. It's the old case with the slimmer lugs.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what it's going to feel like.
With a Coke. And I'm still learning about all the movements, and I know with subs or GMTs there's all these 1-1 something. I'm still a noob. So with the Coke, since it's a lot older, does that play a part in the technology of the movement?
It's a different movement. A new GMT today will have an updated power reserve of 70 or 72 hours. There's little technical details I don't remember because there's a million watches. But the one you're looking at's a reference 16710. The new GMTs are 116710, and then the brand new, the newer GMTs are 116710, the 41 millimeters.
The next watch that I wanted is the Coke.
But that size is good?
Yeah, this size
You like it?
is,
Okay,
yeah, I like it.
cool. Which one, gray or black?
Can I do the...
Or white?
Let me get the white.
The white's a 42, the gray and black are the new 43 versions.
Is it okay if I take this off?
Yes, and I think this one actually sold today.
I want to sold today?
Yeah. That's a big, I mean, that's like,
Nice though.
that's the offshore. So the two watches to look at in the AP lineup are the Royal Oak or the offshore. This is a lady size, but you can see the difference in the bracelet. The offshore was their version of the 41 millimeter versions of these. Still set small and bigger guys' wrist. So they wanted to come up with a more sporty, more robust, larger watch. That was what they came up with. This is the RM7201 Lifestyle Flyback Chrono. This is RM's first in-house chronograph movement.
Yo, this is wild.
Extremely light.
Yeah.
But on a scale of 1 to 4, 1 being the lightest, 4 being the heaviest RM, that's like a 2. Market price right now is about $385. The RM1101 that I have is titanium. It's like twice as thick as that, half the price, $200. And then the Black Toro. The Black Toro would be like a number 3 on the largest scale, but it's made of NTPT, so it's extremely light, and it goes for $500. It's more than that one.